up, everybody? Polymerization. You know what we do. I'm going to talk about my Thunder Dragons, man. Are they good? Are they still reliable? Can you play them? Answer is yes, man. Hey, and if you like this video, subscribe, follow me. You might like what you see. But you know what? Let's go rate that deck profile. What's up, everybody? It's Paul. You know what? You know what we do. This is the Thunder Dragon deck profile. And Thunder Dragons are not dead. I mean by a long shot. Yeah, you can't go on Colossus, but if you go back and if you play Thunder Dragons, you didn't really win that much with Colossus. Usually you're doing other stuff like Titan, Link Monsters, and Colossus, yeah, it was help slow your opponent down, but you really didn't win that much with Colossus most times. But you know what, let's go into deck profile and let y'all see what I do. Alright, first off, the only normal summons you run is Batterman Solar, which I run 2 of, and then I run 3 Aloof Lupines. If everybody knows me, I like Batterman better than I do Aloof Lupine, but in this deck build, Aloof Lupine is your better normal summon because you get like so many pluses off of it. So you run 2-3 in this. The only hand trap I run is Dimension Shifter. Shifter is just so good. This is the only deck out there, I think, that can literally utilize Shifter's ability. You know, like, just to shotgun your opponent on a turn, especially with the way the meta is, everything's so gray relevant. You can shift your opponent, and they, most time, majority will just pass, unless you're dealing with back row stuff, then you kind of just don't. I mean, you can wait on it instead of shotgunning it and waiting for them, because you can actually stop Magician Souls if you shotgun this before they activate it, because then they have to send the grave, and it just doesn't resolve. But once again, that's the only hand trap I'm running. Now, Thunder Dragons, we're going to run 3 of the OGs. By far my favorite. You know, it's just nostalgia. It's amazing. You're also going to run 3 Dark, which by far I think is still the best in the whole deck. Just searches at anything for Thunder Dragons. 3 Matrix. The reason I do 3 of these also is because you're running Titan Turbo, or Attack on Titan. No pun intended. But, you know, they're quick effects on your opponent's turn, so the ability to just pop stuff on your opponent's turn is amazing. And having, like, another small engine I'll show later, another reason why these are so good. You're also going to run 3 Roars. Roars, you know, it just helps because you have the Aloof Lupine and Roar in hand. You get so many pluses. You just keep adding off. Special Summon. He's just so good. He's probably the second best. 3 Hawks. Now, granted, I've seen some people say you only need 2 Hawks, but 3 Hawks are really good because you can actually use the regular vanilla, like Thunder Dragon, the twin-headed Thunder Dragon, and you can actually hawk it and return it back to the field with this. A lot of people don't know that, but you actually can. I run 2 Duo. I'd prefer if one of these Duos was 11-year because this Duo, it's searchable, but, you know, open it does help you, and it's good in the grind games if you come down to it. That is all Thunder Dragons. Now, I do run a small artifact engine. You do 1 Scythe, 3 Sanctum, and 1 Trap Trick. I wouldn't mind bumping this up to 2, you know, because you can actually set this on your turn, on your opponent's turn, use Titan's effect. This is what I'm talking about. You can have that quick effect. Pop your own Scythe with Titan's effect, and then, like, your opponent can't special on that turn. So, I would actually recommend bumping this up to 2. All this right here is just, you know, you can slow your opponent down. Especially if you're going first. Going second ain't no big deal. You can set it for next board. But, really good. Going into the spells. Of course, we're running the fusions. So, we got to run 3 Thunder Fusions and 3 Instant Fusions. Now, granted, this deck I think will be a lot better when Dual Overload comes out and you have the Predator Plant. Because you can just go into the fusion so easy with these, no problem, and it just helps the deck so much better. Just to extend the draw play, we do run 1 Upstart and 3 Allure of Darkness. This is just help you draw into your deck a little better, help you out in so many lanes, especially like if you have a dead Shifter in hand and you really don't want to get rid of like something in your hand. You can just actually lure the Shifter away, so that always comes up and ain't no big deal. And then 1 Monster Reborn, because it's Monster Reborn. And then I had a Gold Sarcophagus somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but Gold Sarcophagus is another card I put in here. As soon as I find it, but that's another one you put in here. And then if you do the Gold Sarc, that would be 42. So with the Upstart, pretty much 41. but that'd be the other card I need. But yeah, let's go on the extra deck. Now, extra deck's a little different from personal preference, I think, but majority of it's the same. Of course, we're running 3 Titans because it's Titan Turbo. Attack on Titan. You know, we got to go for it. And then you got the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. That right there is like OG. You can actually go into this in bad scenarios if you need to, and actually make this with 2 Thunder Dragons and Thunder Dragon Fusion. And then you can just banish this and a Thunder Dragon, and then same way you would back when Colossus make a Titan. So this comes in handy. Plus, if you have Thunder Hawk in hand, you can actually discard Hawk, special summon this back to the field. And honestly, it ain't too bad. I mean, 2,800 attack. That's a big attack power to get over. So really good. Another fusion's used for instant fusion targets. You got Kamari attack, and then you have 1,000 Eyes restrict. Really good because you can suck up things so much with this, and then this just helps you even extend plays. You have instant fusion, banish, make a Titan. We go on the links. I run 1 Link Kuriboh and 1 Gravity Controller. I run 1 of each because this is situational. Like, say, if you're trying to extend more and link away more, depending on your hand. This is really good in late game, especially like you go 1,000 Eye restrict, suck up a monster, and then you actually like link the restrict away and put this on board. Then you can just bounce something away and get rid of it. So this actually comes in clutch, I think, in the mid game. We're also going to run IP Masquerena. This card is self-explanatory too. You know, it just linking away. This helps you protect your Appaloosa if you go in it. Because this deck goes in Appaloosa so many ways and so easy, it's ridiculous. Nightmare Unicorn, you know, get rid of problematic stuff, just return, so you ain't really destroying. BLS, because it's BLS, you make this 7 or higher with a Titan, or even your Thunder Dragon Duo. You know, it just can't be targeted. It's really good. Appaloosa, I don't have it with me right now. I can't find it, but I know it's here. So Appaloosa, that's the other one that's going to go in this. The other link 4s, you have Boar Sword, and you also have Topological Zoroboros and Topological Bomber Dragon. Now, the reason for these are, of course, this is just to finish your opponent off and get that kill. This is actually really good on certain matchups, especially if you like special summon on your turn. Like, say if you put a Roar right here and Zoroboros on the field, they destroy your Roar, special summon Dark, put your Dark right on one of these arrows, banish the whole field, and then you get a plus off the Dark. So on your next standby phase, you would actually special summon this back, pointing on arrows and blocking, or just block 1 so you can use 1 yourself. And then that way you can continue on, make a Titan, and not worry about nothing. And then this one right here is really good. I think better in the Salmon Great matchups and stuff that uses a lot of link arrows. Because it just destroys the main monster zones, and if you have a Titan right here, you just protect it. It don't matter. It's not that hard. Granted, if you do it during your turn, you can only attack with this, but I still think it's really good, and it's really hard for Salmon Great to get over this. And that is everything in the extra deck. Now, the side deck is personal preference, depending on the meta and everything else. But I'm going to run 2 Mind Controls, because just in case I get stuck going second. Going first, we got 2 Nibiru's. You know, just block everything out. Another thing, if I go first, I have with the shifters, I have Dimensional Fusion and Macrocosmos. There's just so much out there. Banishing just destroys so many decks, it's ridiculous. Back row hate, of course, you're going to have Dinko Sekka. This card will win you games and back rows no matter what. It's searchable with Thunder Dragon Fusion when you main it, and it just gives you auto wins. You could actually have your opponent set 5 back row, normal summon Dinko Sekka. Unless they have a Solemn Warrior and Solid Judge, they cannot out this. No matter what they do, this card will win you games. And of course, Twin Twisters, 3 of those, just more back row hate. And then to finish it off, 3 draw and lock words. Because, you know, if we can't shift them, we'll draw and lock them. We'll keep them where they can't add stuff. But you know what, guys? That is my deck profile on Thunder Dragons. I hope you enjoy it. Peace.